imprinting cannot be forgotten. Konrad Lorenz, 1903 to 1989. The Austrian zoologist and Dr. Konrad Lorenz was one of the founding fathers of ethology, the comparative study of animal behavior in the natural environment. He began his work observing geese and ducks at his family's summer house in Altenburg, Austria. He noticed that the young birds rapidly made a bond with their mother after hatching, but could also form the same attachment to a foster parent if the mother was absent. This phenomenon, which Lorenz called imprinting, had been observed before, but he was the first to study it systematically. Famously, he even persuaded young geese and ducks to accept him, by imprinting his Wellington boots, as a foster parent. What distinguishes imprinting from learning, Lorenz discovered, is that it happens only at a specific stage in an animal's development, which he called the critical period. Unlike learning, it is rapid, operates independently of behavior, and appears to be irreversible. Imprinting cannot be forgotten. Lorenz went on to observe many other stage-linked, instinctive behaviors, such as courtship behavior, and described them as fixed action patterns. These remain dormant until triggered by a specific stimulus at a particular critical period. Fixed action patterns, he emphasized, are not learned but genetically programmed, and as such have evolved through the process of natural selection. Lorenz discovered that geese and other birds follow and become attached to the first moving object they encounter after emerging from their eggs, in this case, his boots. In context. Approach, ethology. Before 1859, English biologist Charles Darwin publishes On the Origin of Species, describing the theory of natural selection. 1898, Lorenz's mentor, German biologist Oskar Heinroth, begins his study of duck and goose behavior, and describes the phenomenon of imprinting. After 1959, experiments by the German psychologist Eckhard Hess show that in imprinting, what has been learned first is remembered best, whereas in association learning, recent learning is remembered best. 1969, John Bowlby argues that the attachment of newborn babies to their mothers is a genetic predisposition.